Welcome to the madness. Ignore me for a minute. I gotta fix my hair. Always a joy. For those of you who follow me on YouTube, yesterday you found out exactly what I was waiting for in the mail. Those of you who don't get an example there. Um, but I have it. I got it yesterday. I don't remember what time. So I've had a little bit of time with it yesterday, and then a little bit today. Oh my god, this is absolutely asinine. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry for headphone users. Turn that up. Is that yeah, that's better. Okay. Sorry, that's gross. So I just got the basic model, not well, no. I got the OLED basic model, not the one with the etched glass, because I heard people say that the etched glass just isn't really that good because colors aren't that vibrant. And I upgraded to the OLED Switch when I got the OLED Switch. When it was announced. Oh, what do you mean? How does that? What? Don't tell me these things and then not. What do you? What? Steam, don't tell me these things and then just neglect to tell me more about it. Oh, yeah, I know I have four more things in my inventory because I bought a collection, the fall collection for my background and stuff. Why am I putting that down? This is what we were talking about. Yeah, absolutely love it. I haven't had it for very long, so I can't tell you everything about it. Wrong button. Um, so I only have obviously I put Apture Desk Job on here, just because I thanks for focusing. Um, just because I know it's basically a tutorial on how it works. Then I have Fallout 4, Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl, Bavaria, Tmod Loader, and then um, Sticky Green Shop 3. Not the name of it, but we're not going to say the name of it. I know when I recorded a video of it, YouTube's just like, nah, we ain't going to allow you to put that up there. I was like, that's cool. That's what my intentions were, to get it knocked off, but hey. Um, See, the funny thing is, though, I don't have my. Well, I have my mouse. I have a wireless mouse that I bought for my computer ages ago, and I never really used because I don't really ever use my computer outside of this environment anymore. But I connected it to this. Um, look, ass. That's not what I wanted. I get it to look like wow, that can go dark. I don't know how to get this to pick. Oh, there we go. Slightly better. Really, all this godforsaken light in this room. It probably doesn't help that that's shining on. There we go. We're gonna look slightly less great. Oh my god, it works. Mod Lotto just does not want to show up because it is extremely bright for what it is. But hey, that's besides the point. Um, that's not why I'm here. I've come to realize that For those of you who are worried about getting a Steam Deck and looking at your games in your library or games in your wish list and being like, well, that sucks, it's not supported, or it's playable, and you want it verified because some reason or another. I am here to tell you that I'm playing a game that is unsupported and it runs perfectly fine. Um, we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go with gameplay. Oh, remote play. I don't care. Like that's why I have a controller on my desk to do games with a remote. And it's just like outside of that, I can download games onto the Steam Deck. But yeah. Well, I hope it comes up. But I assure you, this is not the game I'm playing. This is the game I'm playing. Um, Steam, it says unsupported. But I love ProtonDB. If you ever don't know about a game, like I don't have my account logged in on here, but I do on my phone. And it'll tell you in your library what games they have given a rating to. This means it's waiting further reports before it's given a rating. It still tells you Steam Deck malarkey and stuff. I'm not gonna scroll anywhere. I'm just gonna stay right here with these three games. They got gold, platinum, and yeah, no. Um, it's not even out yet, is it? Is Stalker 2 out? Give me a second. We're gonna find out if Stalker 2 is out. Stalker 2. What? Oh, yeah, it's not even out yet. That's horrible. It's not out yet. God, I wish I could pre-order this. I love these games. I have all three of these three exactly. Just because I knew they were really good games, because they, according to back to Steam, I have mine now. So fight me, Stalker. Um, that's cute. That's my. Uh, that's not why we're here. Where is one? Chernobylite. I really want to play Chernobylite, but that's not why we're here. Not why I'm here. Shh. Chernobyl. Which one do I have on my? Hold on. I have one of these on my Steam Deck. Shadows of Chernobyl. The Shadows of Chernobyl. I want to say that's the first one. Yeah, Shadows of Chernobyl, then Clear Sky, and then Pripyat. Um, yeah. For those of you who don't know, I'm. Oh, don't tell me what game like them. That's where is it at on here? It said it was like Fallout. I love Fallout. I have every single copy of Fallout. From 1 to 2 to Tactics to 3 to New Vegas to 4 to 76. The only one I do not have is the PS2 exclusive Fallout, which is Brotherhood of Steel and was made by the people who made 1, 2, and Tactics, but it was a very different style. Whereas 1, 2, and Tactics is a turn based strategy. I think Brotherhood of Steel was more like a Diablo 3, where it's just like, hey, it's still top down, but you can attack at any given time and absolutely obliterate things, not worrying about, hey, I'm strong, but this thing is also strong and it can knock me out. But hey, that's not why I'm here. I have an issue with going on rants. Many people in my life know. Yeah, Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl. It's unsupported. That's weird because it runs perfectly out of the box, and I can play it on Steam Deck. God, that is gross. I'm sorry. I forgot to take allergy medicine, so I'm just. But yeah, what it means by unsupported is you have to use these pads here. This is your look instead of this stick, and then these are mapped to like A, B, something. Like I think A is jump, B is crouch, X is inventory, and then Y or something. And this is how you walk around, but the D pad is also how you walk around. This is how you switch between things in your quick inventory. But shoot and stuff is still these because these are equivalent to mouse inputs. I learned that on the desktop mode. But these buttons, I have this one mapped here. It's in according to Shadows of Chernobyl for some reason, but I have it as my flashlight. So if you're not sure about getting a Switch, not Switch, a Steam Deck, that was my joke before mine arrived. I was like, I can't tell the difference. They look so similar. And technically, they are extremely similar. Just Switch's Joy Cons don't have these back buttons, and they obviously don't have the trackpads. And it is a PlayStation controller layout, whereas Nintendo, it's just like this stick would be over here, the thumb pad would be here. Nintendo's goofy. Uh, Nintendo Xbox layout. The only difference between Nintendo and Xbox is the buttons. Like A is B, B is A, X is Y, Y is X, so on and so forth. But the thumbstick placement and the D pad and the B, X, Y buttons are basically the same. Whereas PlayStation, it's just like, hey, everything's on the same and on the same. But if you're used to playing on Switch, you can switch this to be Nintendo Switch inputs. So A is B, B is A, X is Y, Y is X, which I thought was pretty cool. But me being the absolute insanity ball of insanity that I am, switching between mouse and keyboard and controller on three different systems, three different layouts, three different types at any given time, at any given day, for no other reason than I can't decide what I want to play at any given day. Um, Now with this, it's Xbox controller button layout, but the buttons are laid out by like Xbox A, B, X, Y, but it's PlayStation placement. So it's always fun, and I might screw with myself and change these controls to be Nintendo Switch controls. So instead of A being jump, it'll be just to screw with myself because Stalker is already an extremely difficult game. It doesn't autosave. At least I don't know if it autosaves. I never get it to autosave. So if you don't save after every combat thing and after completing every mission, chances are you're going to get sent back all the way to the beginning of the game. It's not fun. I was playing Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl just to try it out because I was like, hey, it has a platinum rating on here, but Steam says it's unsupported. Um, yeah, platinum just means it runs perfectly out of the box. Gold runs perfectly after tweaks. What those tweaks are, I don't know because the people that comment don't say for some stupid reason, or they say like weird stuff that I don't understand. But hey, click on Proton BD DB, not BD. Gold. perfectly after tweaks. Native native is weird. It's verified on Steam Deck and it runs natively on Linux. For those of you who don't know, Steam Deck runs Linux. I don't have any problem with Linux. It seems to run very smoothly, and I've heard issues with the non Steam Deck controller thingies. Not controllers. The Steam Deck esque portable controllers, computers, not controllers. Things laid out like this that run Windows and stuff still deal with the pop ups of Windows. That's why I neglect my PC because I'd rather not sit here and pop up every 5 minutes while I'm in the game. Yeah, gold, native, platinum. Looking to see if I can find a silver. Oh, I want to play Left 4 Dead so bad. I played Left 4 Dead originally on Xbox 360. Because I'm an absolute masochist. Oh, Devil May Cry. See, I would love to play Devil May Cry 5, but I've got to play through 1 through 4 and DMC on PlayStation before I can do it. That's like this. It's just like I have Zero Dawn on PlayStation. So some of these, it's just like it's like this. I don't want to pay $60 for a movie. Like some of these games sound really fun, but it's just like, well, I already have it on PlayStation. Kind of pointless to play it uh, on Steam Deck if it's got issues. Like if it's a platinum rating, runs perfectly out of the box, or it's verified by Steam Deck, maybe I'll play it. But if I have it on PlayStation and it's got issues on Steam Deck, chances are I'll just play it. And I'm not gonna find a silver, am I? Oh, there it is. Silver. Runs with minor issues, but generally is playable. That can be really any. Figure out what Uno's issues are, because I if I when I play Uno, I usually just play the card game because usually bronze. Here's the other one: runs but often crashes or has issues preventing from playing comfortably. Bronze is the worst. These can go up though. Like this gold can go to a native or a platinum. This bronze can go to a silver, a gold, or anything higher. Just like this platinum can go down to a bronze or something else, like gold, silver, or just native. These are ever changing. And it's also, I don't remember what game it was. There's a game on my Steam Deck that is verified by Steam, but they still have it as being playable according to Steam. So if it says playable by Steam on your Steam Deck or it says unsupported, I'd come here and check because you can search for specific games. But if it says verified on Steam, I wouldn't worry about coming here to check its rating because Steam's got it all figured out, so it's good to go and it's natively on controller setup. I would just come here if it's playable or unsupported because it will tell you, hey, like, well, this says I can't. Okay, I'm not finding anything that says unsupported now. That's cool. Um, actually, it says unsupported. It does not support the main controller layouts. You have to move around, and buttons will be called something else. Like, um, in the tutorial when you first start playing Stalker, it's like, hey, space to jump. Space is A. Then it's like shift to crouch, B is crouch. It's just dicking around and finding out what buttons do what, or going into the thing and remapping it. But if you're unsure about getting a Steam Deck because of game limitations and stuff, check Proton DB. If Proton DB has this, It just means a lot of people aren't playing it, which I don't know anything about this game. It looks like a Yandere simulator esque game, so not my style. Um, like this, like there's games that you know would be cool, like UFO Stalker and stuff. Unknown, ending. Yeah, some of these it's just like could be cool, but it's one of those things. If you already have it, go ahead and try it out, and if it works or it doesn't work, come here, give it a rating, so people can find out in the future. If you have a Steam Deck and you're not sure about games. But if you are a super fan of Stalker here and you want to play it on Steam Deck and you wait until it gets a rating by them or Steam figures out if it's playable or not, then check here, check Steam, whatever. But like I said, for unsupported games, check here because Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl buttons are a little screwy, but outside of that, runs perfectly. No issues. I don't know what I want to talk about outside of that. My only issue with it so far is I can get to desktop. I don't care. Chatting. I can get to desktop mode, no problem. It's just holding down the power button or hitting Steam and then going to power options and then switching. There's no easy way to switch back to gaming. The only way I found was going in and adding something and doing a bunch of stupid stuff. And then someone's like, hey, hold down the power button for 1 second. I do that. It puts it to sleep. Then it boots back up in desktop mode. So I had to power it down completely and then reboot it to get air. I'm not using my Steam Deck for remote play. If I'm going to play things, it's going to be on it so I don't have to deal with the screwy Wi Fi. Um, the other, whole other thing, yeah, it's my only issue, but I don't see myself using desktop mode all that much because I could just come to my computer, I can use my phone. It's a ton of things like that. Um, but outside of that, I love it. It's an absolutely phenomenal piece of tech. And also for these games that are unsupported, if you don't want to deal with this layout and stuff, you can buy a dock and plug it in and plug in a mouse and keyboard. Or if you have a wireless mouse and keyboard that you use for gaming and stuff, just connect it to this and you're good to go, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I've connected my Bluetooth mouse and it works perfectly for going through and stuff. I don't know how the keyboard works. I don't have a Bluetooth keyboard. Well, sorry, I lied. I have a singular Bluetooth keyboard and it goes to the iPad, to my iPad, and I hate it. I hate the company. The company just sucks. They make crappy products, and I don't know why they're still in business. Don't ask me the company because I do not remember. I ranted about them at some point in an older video because they made the screen protector for my Apple Watch that I had on, and they wanted me to pay like $5 to get a replacement shipping. And yeah, I don't recommend that company. That company, if you are listening, I hope that you burn to the ground. If you do burn to the ground investigating people, that is not a confession because I have no idea what the factory is, nor do I care to look it up. I just know I hate the company and I really do not care what happens to. So yes. That being said, if you do get a Steam Deck and you want a screen protector, um, JSA JS Ox. This company, pretty good, pretty good. There's like no issues with the screen protector. It went on perfectly. They give you this little thing that you slide onto your Steam Deck. There's these little cutouts where the joysticks go. Uh, these indents here, so it slides on there and it clicks into place. And then you just clean your screen like normal and stuff, and you put on the screen protector. Then you take this little thing and you start from the middle and you go to each side. And they give you two screen protectors. So if this screen protector ever gets screwed up in some way, shape, or form, I have another one. I don't have to order another one. I just got to put that one on after getting this one. Other than that, I don't. So I can see the issues. Well, hold on. Let me go grab that real quick. I'll be right back. I should be more prepared. I know. Terrible. Hi, I'm back. I'm a terrible streamer. I didn't think to be prepared. I also grabbed my headphones. Um, for any of those of you who have stuck around through my YouTube to this, back and watch my YouTube stuff, you know how much I love Razer. Uh, my headphones, my headphones, they've seen better days. They're falling apart. They're going to hell. But hey, they work. Phenomenal headphones. Um, the original Razer Kishi, really good. I loved it. Am I going to buy the second Razer Kishi? No, because it's so that's my wireless mouse. That's the Orica 2 or Orica 1. Don't ask. I don't know. It doesn't have any fancy RGBs or anything. It's just a wireless mouse. My headphones, however, for this, just because they're wireless and I have AirPods for my iPhone, so I don't anymore. Um, these are just my headphones. They are outdated. They have a micro USB port for charging, but hey, I don't care. I've got tons of cables because I have cables for damn near everything. My point exactly. I have a micro USB on my desk. I should probably charge these because I'm going to be gone this weekend. Well, they're charging. I'm going to be gone this weekend at family, and this thing is going to be. Now that I know I can play Chernobyl, Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl, and apparently the other two do work with a few tweaks and stuff. So extremely nice. I'll probably figure out those. But that's not what I was here to talk about. I'm not here to talk about my headphones. But I will say these ones, they do if they die or I don't feel like using Bluetooth. They have a cable running around somewhere, but really a box cable, and just plug them in to that and plug it into the device that I want to use. So very nice. This is what I want to talk about. The case. Like I can understand storage issues and stuff. Like this is really the only. Oh my gosh, this is really the. Oh my god, this is really the only storage you have. This little cutout in the back and stuff. But outside of that, like outside of that, I like it. It's a nice case. Like I can understand like if you want to carry a bunch of stuff like earbuds or something like that, but it's just like for a flight, sure. But if you have a carry-on bag, just put your earbuds in that bag. Like no earbuds are that massive. Headphones, just put them around your neck. It's that simple. Um Wired earbuds, buy them up and put them in your bag. Like it's not that simple. Like I don't know why people are buying these stupidly expensive, elaborate cases. I can see. I've seen some where it's just like, oh, you can hold a controller, a you can hold a controller, a dock, all this crap, and it's just like you could also just put it in a bag and carry the bag with you. You know, it's just stupid. Like this case, the reason I thought that I was gonna have to upgrade case and stuff because how everyone was talking about it and stuff, I thought this would be some like flimsy case. Like it's not the strongest thing in the world. Like if you put like a 5 pound weight or heavier on it, it'll probably damage your deck. But for day to day, just carrying it around, storing it, just stick it in your bag and you're good to go. Phenomenal. If you want, it's got oh my god, it's got loops to put a lock through if you want to lock it. There, but it's just like it's a nice case, and it comes free with your deck. Like I don't know if it's factored in with the price or if the 592. It's 592 with tax for the model I have. It's the lowest storage model just because they don't have the 1 terabyte without the etched glass. The 1 terabyte is etched glass exclusively, which I think is stupid. Sorry. Um, yeah. Now that being said, if you buy the base model and you realize you want etched glass or whatever anti-glare glass, this company has three options. They have the ultra clear, which is what I have because I love color. I gotta wear glasses anyway, so be it. But that brings me into their next type of glass. They have an anti-blue light glass. I don't know what it does to the colors. I have anti-blue light glasses that don't really do anything, but looking at the pictures, it seemed like it had a bluish hue to it. So I don't know if like whites would have a slight bluish hue to them. And then they have etched glass. So if you decide, oh hey, I don't like that all this stuff is reflecting off, then they have an option for etched glass. Um, that being said, if you buy the etched glass one, I don't know if you put like an ultra clear screen protector on it if it would negate the etched glass. I don't know. I don't do a whole lot with etched glass. Besides art, I don't have glass art on me, or really any at all. I've seen it around. Uh, the only thing etched that I have is my magnifying glass thing for my Game Boy Advance, which is over there. I don't like it. It makes everything look like crap. It catches dirt like none other, and it's impossible to clean. So, yeah. Outside of that, I really have the not desktop mode of. I feel like there should be a button you can hit or I don't know. I don't care. It's a bunch of a mess. Case is really nice. I like it for what it is. If you have a 3D printer, you can 3D print an insert that sits here that holds the power adapter slightly better. There's also ones for different plug types. Like there was a UE plug type and normal plug type for the US. My 3D printer is down right now because I gotta buy a glass bed for it because my magnetic bed has decided it wanted to. So that thing is on my shit list right now, and I don't plan on doing anything with it, which really sucks because I was in the midst of making a axe hatchet hand axe hatchet looking thing for airsoft, because it's starting to warm up. It's starting to get that season again, except it's not. It's getting colder as the days go on for some reason. Spring and summer, which I think is absolutely stupid. But hey, that's besides the point. But yeah, whenever the weather decides to stop being a dick, and start warming up and stuff, I will hope soft field again. Um, so, and we're allowed to have like fake weapons and stuff. Like, I don't. Well, obviously, we whole point of airsoft. Um, you know, but I just thought it'd be a cool aesthetic thing to add. Um, just for no other reason than it sounds fun. Um, that and also I am a nerd for the theatrics of absolutely stupid stuff. Like I had planned on making a zombie apocalypse esque costume and showing up to D&D. Wow, it's crazy out. Just because no one else really does anything for D&D that makes anyone really laugh before the game starts, and then it's usually stupid. But even then, everyone's like straightforward with. I'm the only one that adds any kind of comedic value to it. It's just like, wow, without me, I feel like you guys would be filing taxes and going to your. But hey, um, whether it be because those people are boring as all hell or have no sense of humor, I will never know. Because quite frankly, I am. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. I say bit, but it's true. No one really does anything. No one laughs. It's just stupid stuff. Like, there's this one person. Like, I'm not trying to bash them or anything, but like they were telling people like, "Hey, this is how you have to say this word. This is how you have to be." And it's just like, "No, the fuck I don't. You can leave if you're going to be that way because this is not some theater class and you're not the director of this play. You are merely a player who has no idea about anything about D&D. You just want to do what? You want an excuse to scream at the top of your lungs like you're in some massive theater production. I don't like that person. Quite frankly, if I ever run into them out in public, I will pretend like I do not know them. If they see this or anyone from D&D sees this, who I am talking about, I don't care. Um, I'm just not a fan of that person. If you are a fan of that person, then more power to you. But I am not, and I'm not afraid to say it. I bite my tongue while I'm there. I bite my tongue in the group chat. I will not bite my tongue on my channel where I have freedom of. So, this turned into a rant more than anything, but I guess that's what I get for just chatting. Selecting the just chatting thing, which is nice. Just being talk about stupid stuff and events that I have to bite my tongue because I know if if I say something wrong, I will either ass reamed or banished from the group. And quite frankly, I don't want either of those to happen because I'm not a fan of some of the people in the group. More of a fan of others, but that's neither here nor there. If I have to put up with people that I'm not a fan of to hang out with people that I absolutely enjoy hanging out with and causing chaos with once a month, then so be it. Because I can get my not board game, my tabletop RPG fill every other day of the week, whether it be by playing TTRPG games on Steam or playing Warhammer. For those of you who don't know, I am interested in starting Warhammer 40k. I have picked an army. I am going with the Space Wolves. I do not have my army yet, but I hope to be getting them soon after I return from my vacation in May so I can start playing. Because Warhammer, absolutely amazing. The person who taught me my first game, I very much appreciate it. I had a blast, and you are an amazing teacher, and I hope that we can have our rematch one day because I will absolutely obliterate you in the funnest way possible. Because I was so close to winning. It was down to two tech marines and two tanks. We each had one. I ended up losing. It was so close, but it was absolute. And hey, I've been watching a lot of battle reports, and it's not about winning or losing. It's about having fun. You know, do I want a rematch? Yes, but it's not because I lost. It was because I had an absolute blast, and it was just like, holy crap! Like, this is fun. Like, yeah, there's people that can be like super serious strategy, whole 10 yards, and then there's people like me that's just like full steam ahead. I will run you over for no other reason than to try to take over this board. Um, yeah, the community of players where I play at, absolutely phenomenal. Everyone is super nice. No one is rude in any way, shape, or form. Um, Even the people that have like put thousands of dollars into the game are super welcoming. Like, they know I have nothing. I am an extremely new player. I know nothing about the game other than I've learned on my first game, and they're like, "Hey, welcome. We are excited to have you. Excited to battle with you." And they were some people who use Space Wolves were like, "Heck yeah, good choice." And it's just like, this is amazing because I got added to a group chat by somebody, and I was like, okay, cool, more people to chat with. No, little did I realize this is the most toxic, and I mean toxic, Discord group chat I have ever seen. Like, a bunch of like Fortnite kids who just lost a game toxic. And they're not kids. They are all adults. And the leader of the group chat server, whatever, has a Discord channel. And he's got everyone in that Discord, not he's got a Twitch stream channel. And he's got everyone in that Discord server brainwashed to send him money and watch his streams. And he's nice to those people. I didn't watch his stream. I didn't send him money. He was an asshole. The rest of them were assholes. Guess what? I deleted that Discord account. Now I have a new Discord account, and every server I'm in, if you're an asshole, guess what? You're getting booted out. And it's nice. It's nice to know that Discord can actually be a fun place to be and not a place that it's just like, oh, what am I going to get ridiculed for today? They made fun of me because I live in the US. They made fun of the character I played in the game they all play. They made fun of me for not putting money into the game. And I was like, cool. I hope your game falls apart because toxic community people like you make newcomers want to play the game. And that's all I'll say. Um yeah, it's sad because I was really looking forward to getting into the game. No, I'll never touch it again. My account's rotting. It's covered in dust. I don't even remember the password, and I don't care to recover the password. I have unsubscribed from all their emails. I've everything that that game company can because of that one. And you know what? That really fucking sucks because it could have been a really fun game. Could have been a really fun community to get into. Nope. And so that is that. I guess that's the moral of the story. Don't be an asshole. If there's somebody new coming into a community that you love, don't gatekeep it. Don't be an asshole. Welcome that person in, and maybe who knows, they'll bring more people, and you'll get more stuff because the community is growing, and the company that owns that franchise or that IP that you love so much, it's like, hey, our community is growing. Let's give them something new. You know, let's listen. Let's make this or that, or let's release this. So don't be an asshole. Just moral of the story. You know, my partner wanted to play D&D. He didn't know Dick Diddley. I was like, God damn it. So you know what I did? I made him a 30-minute character sheet because that's all the time I had. Probably wasn't even 30 minutes. It was probably 10 minutes. I don't know. It was bare bones as all hell. I wasn't mad. I didn't hate him. I was like, hey, welcome to the game. It's going to be a pain in the ass to learn. You're going to have a lot of questions. You're going to have to do a lot of book reading. He still plays. And it's just like, hey, you may not go all out by. I have a dragon. I have the dragon I'm going to unbox eventually and paint. I have two miniature, well, three. Sorry, it's a two-pack of two and a pack of and one that has one in it. Never gonna get opened because those were the first miniatures that I ever bought for D&D because I thought they looked cool, and it's just like, hey, that would be amazing. This is my box of stuff. The top two sets here are his, and then the mini that's with his dice is mine. But everything in this box, besides those two sets of dice, are mine. He's got two sets of dice. That's it. Because he has extra attack, and it's sometimes easier to do just attack and extra attack at one. Especially if you're attacking the same thing, and it makes campaigns go a little quicker. Um, no. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 sets of 7 dice, and then one set that has 6 dice. It's missing a D100. But hey, I don't care. Um, I made a character that I printed as a mini. I showed him off yesterday. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. I've got 12 minis. 13 including the dragon. 14 including another one that's missing its base. But safe to say I love D&D. I have the player's handbook and the monster manual. I have the Critical Role cookbook and the official cookbook. I need Flavors of the Multiverse. I have this D20 that I'm going to turn into an earring. I have a weird D4. I have not going to tell me. I have die-cast metal mini that are already painted. I could. Um, I have a starter set. Oh, sorry. I also have this guy. I got him for free for playing in 3 one-shots at a different game store where I live. And he was a whole set. He came with all the paint he needed, 2 brushes and stuff. I have a dice tower. I have a dice tray that I printed. I've got a ton of shit that I've printed for D&D. I love D&D. Um, If you come in willing to learn and figure out how the game works and stuff, then yeah, I'll sit down and I'll teach you. If you come in like a hotshot thinking you know everything that there is to know, I'm not going to be a fan of you, and I'm not going to teach you. I'm going to watch you crash and burn. Is that toxic? Yeah. But I feel like if you think you know there's everything, if you know everything that there is to know about D&D without having any of the books, without having a character sheet, without even having a set of dice, you come into a campaign and you're going to start bossing people around, we ain't going to be friends. I ain't going to teach you shit. You ain't going to use my shit. Simple as that. But hey, my partner, willing to learn. He knew it was going to be a painful, tough process. He knew he was going to have to ask me a lot of questions. He was going to have to ask the table a lot of questions. He knew he wasn't going to know a goddamn thing, but hey, he was willing to sit down and learn. But yeah. Speaking of TTRPGs, game wise anyway, I wouldn't really call Baldur's Gate a TTRPG. It might be. I don't know. I don't care. I haven't really kept up with Baldur's Gate. I know that there's one, two, three. The most popular one. What's there's one. Well, technically there's two. There's two Baldur's Gate games that are on PS2 that I want, but they're expensive as all hell. I don't remember. So technically there's five Baldur's Gate games. Higher franchise. I was talking to someone I play D&D with. If they watch this, I don't care. Get offended. Fuck, I want. But I was talking to him. Well, technically, I was talking to the whole group, or I was talking to them. I don't know. I don't care. I don't remember. I don't know. And I was like, hey, thinking about playing Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna get 1, 2, and then Dark Alliance. That's it. Dark Alliance 1 and 2. I'm gonna play through those. Then I'm gonna jump into 3 on PlayStation. And this person's like, don't get it on PlayStation. The company has a history of stopping console. That's funny because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people own it on console, and the company would go bankrupt. Stop supporting console. So either you're lying out of your ass, or you're trying to get me to buy it. If I buy it on PC, I'm not playing with your ass. I play multiplayer games by myself. Borderlands, I played through it myself. I beat the first one by myself. I beat the second one by myself. And guess what? I plan on beating the third one by myself. I plan on beating Tiny Tina's Wonderlands by myself. Is it because I have no friends? No. Is it because I don't have anybody that can sit down and play with me? No. I've got tons of people. I got plenty of people. I got friends that could be like, oh yeah, let me join. Cool. It is because I know that some games are fun multiplayer, but if you're going in for story, do it by yourself. And also, I don't feel like paying $1 to play online. Like, I already bought the goddamn game. I'm gonna pay you $1 to play with people. I'm gonna play it by myself. Dead Island's 1, beat it myself. Do I regret it? Yeah. That boss fight was impossible by itself at the end. But hey, I beat it. Riptide, I'm working my way through Riptide by myself. 2, guess what? I'm going to play through it all by myself. I'm going to beat Haas by myself. I'm going to beat Sola by myself. I'm going to beat the main game by myself. If they add anything else, I'm going to beat it by myself. Dead Island 3 when it rolls around, or Dead Island Riptide 2, whatever comes out next, what I'm going to beat it by myself because I don't want to pay for online when I already bought the game. Is that anything against the game companies that make these games? No. It's against the greedy ass game companies that have these services. PlayStation 3 didn't have to pay for online. Guess what? I play a lot of multiplayer. Great PC. I do the same. If I get Baldur's Gate on PC, guess what? I'm not going to play it with anybody. I'm going to play it by my goddamn self. Get offended. I don't care. Because you want to play a game with me? Play Terraria, play Roblox, or play any other game that's multiplayer oriented that doesn't have story that can get fucked up by having other people play with you. Now, that being said, my partner wanted to learn how to play Borderlands with me. Cool. I'll sit down and I'll show you, but I already beat the game, so don't expect me to be surprised when the big twist ending comes around or when so and so invades and you got to start fighting them too. I have a goddamn problem with it. I don't have a problem playing with them. I don't got a problem playing with people. But if it's a story game, chances are I'm going to beat it by myself before I play with somebody. And yeah. And chances are by the time I get to Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate 4 is going to be out. Got a problem with that? I'll happily play Baldur's Gate 3 by myself. I don't care. You know? Like Fallout 76. I'd play it by myself. Like, yeah, I know friends who play it. I know people who play it. And I know I can make friends with people on the servers. If I do, so be it. If they want to do their thing, I do my thing, and we occasionally chat and we occasionally trade, so be it. What it comes down to, I don't feel like someone arguing with people on like, oh hey, let's go do this mission. Let's go do this mission. No, let's just do the main story. No, I will do it in whatever goddamn order I so goddamn please. Borderlands 1. I did missions to make missions trivial. Did it make any less did it make it any less fun? No. It made it easier on myself and less of a headache. I still had fun with the game. I still love Borderlands 1. I have no issue sitting down and playing through Borderlands 1 again. Um, Borderlands 3, I haven't started it yet, but I am so excited to play. Um, I gotta finish a few DLCs on Borderlands 2, but it's not that much. It's those one shot headhunter missions or whatever. The one use small worlds like I did Gluttony Gulch or whatever, where you fight the giant turkey. So I've got like those left. I have Assault on Dragon Keep and Captain Scarlet's Boot or whatever. I've got to do those. Do I have a problem with doing those by myself? I do not. Um, I will say, pre-sequel sucks. There's just no way around it. It sucks. Story's not interesting. Gameplay's not interesting. Too difficult by yourself with people. Um, Telltale series. Tried playing the first one. Fan of it. Not a fan of Telltale series. Not my thing. Are they good? Yeah, they could probably be good. They're just not for me. The only reason I have those is because I bought. No, I. No, actually, yes. I bought the Pandora's collection because if you have any of the games digitally and you go through the Pandora's purchase through a game, it takes off all the games you have. So I had 1, 2, and the pre-sequel. It took those games and all their DLCs except Battle for Sanctuary because I didn't have Battle for Sanctuary yet because I through 2 at the time when I bought it. but it took all those off, and I got the Pandora's Box collection for like $40, 40, $30. I don't remember. And I don't know what I did with my phone. That's cool. Oh, it's right there in front of my face. Eh. God. I could tell you real quick how much. Not Steam, PlayStation. I have Steam and PlayStation right next to each other, and they're both blue. Don't ask. Screw them. And protection history. Next. Next. I have a verification code on everything, just because I know. Just ask. Oh, thanks. It made me sign into the entire app again. I love PlayStation. Product versus product. What the hell did I buy? It says everything's like $0. No, that's not. That. Uh, it is a bunch of free stuff. It's free stuff I got with, and then free add-on for like Sackboy as a beginner. Oh, 3268. 3268. Originally $100 for the Pandora's collection. Not bad. And that gave me access to Borderlands 3 for PlayStation 5, all of its DLC, and Battle for Sanctuary. Plus access to Telltale. Uh, Assault on Dragon keeps its own thing. It was added after Tiny Tina. Well, it was added before Tiny Tina's Wonderlands to get the hype up, just because if Wonderlands 2, they did love leveling up and stuff, they could just drop into the one shot adventure. Get prepared. Um, and it also didn't include Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. They are the same universe with some of the same characters, but just two different things. Surprising. But yeah. Borderlands franchise stuff. I just had to buy Assault on Dragon, keep its standalone thing. I'll have every Borderlands, including all the DLC for Tiny Tina's. I love Borderlands. Borderlands is an amazing game. It's like Fallout. Fallout and Borderlands, really good games. Stalker too. I haven't played Stalker that much, but now that I can play it wherever, sign me the fuck up. You best believe that I'm going to be playing a lot of games that I haven't played in a while or have finished. And I know most games that I play on Steam are not that interesting. Ones I have on my computer. I have Sticky Green Shop 2 and 3. I know I can't play those. Actually, I can play them on here because there's a tag that you can add that allows you. What Remains of Edith Finch? I already played it. It got copyright struck because of a stupid song in it. A song that basically no one knows. Really pissed me off. Ark Survival Evolved. They released Ascended, and Ascended sucks apparently. Get wrecked. Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm never gonna play the story because I suck at this. I just finished the pro race. Yes, I don't know if Among Us is popular anymore. Gary's mod. I play Gary's mod occasionally. Scum. I know nothing about it. I loaded into in large parts. You can make them larger or smaller. You can also on Terraria, Tmod Loader. I play those occasionally. Cookie Clicker. Actually, I'm gonna load it. I need to do stuff on that. I live over there. Oh, you buzz off. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I play your card game, but that. Oh, cool. I got lumps. I don't know. I don't play Cookie. Um, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I don't play it that much anymore. Just because I don't know. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Collect cards, and I actually Awkward Dimension Redux. I already played it. Warframe. I've played it a little bit, but it is Idle Wasteland. I don't think anybody stare at us. Me, Cry of Fear. I need to finish Cry of Fear. I play that. Operation Airsoft. Last I knew, it was a little buggy. Sanity Clicker. Same with the Idle. It's just a clicker game like Cookie Clicker. Leaf Blower Revolution. Maybe. I don't know. Unturned. I don't play it that much anymore. No More Room in Hell. I haven't played it. Pineapple on Pizza. I finished it. Neverwinter. I've been enjoying Neverwinter, but that's one of those games that I just play. Fishing Planet. I don't think people want to play a fishing game for hours on end. Dungeons and Dragons Online. I enjoy it. It's fun. The test Secrets of the Soul. We did that yesterday. Secrets of the Soul 2. That'll be a year from yesterday. Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, and 4. I don't think people really want to watch me play those. And Stalker, the three games that I have: Shadows of Chernobyl, Call of something, Call of P, and then Clear Skies. I could never get them to record, so those are just ones that I play on my own. Then the other two games that I have on Steam would definitely get me banned faster than say Noodles. The Sims, same there, just because how I have it modded. You know, and that's just the games that I have on my. I have other games on Steam, like I have Franbo, uh, but that game's been played to hell. I mean, I could play it if you guys want to watch me play Franbo. I might just to try to bring it back. I do. It is. It is one of those games that's just near and dear to me and really sad. Um, Other than that, most of the games on my Steam profile are just game shits and. But yeah. Welcome to the review that turned into a rant. Yeah. For those of you who want to skip around stuff, I do have with it is getting out of desktop mode to gaming mode without doing coding and stuff. You have to reboot the system. Not terrible seconds and stuff. It's just annoying. But chances are, if you're in desktop mode, you're using reason, or if you're in desktop mode a lot, you've probably already done the thing to easily switch. Me, as somebody who has no idea what desktop is for, other than a browser and something to stare at, and a way to watch YouTube on the Steam Deck. Yeah, that's the only reason I went in desktop mode for the when I first started dicking around with it was just to go to YouTube, see if I. So fun. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here because I should probably eat something. I have a appointment to donate plasma today. Hopefully, I can. I donated once already, but that's just to run tests and stuff, so can't really use medicine or therapies use it for. And as far as I know, those tests are golden and I'm good to go. I just had to pass vitals and good health that day to donate. And I am a menace most days of my life, so it is nice every once in a while. Hey, I'm helping someone. I may never meet that person in my life. They may never know my name. But hey, somewhere out there, if I can continue donating, someone is alive and because of my sacrificed time. And I ain't got a problem with it. I have not a singular problem with it. I got a tattoo, so I have no excuse to say I'm scared of needles. For those of you who don't know, so I wanted to remember her by just have with me for all times. I will always have the memory of her. I will always have pictures of her. But I wanted something very close to my heart. And I put it there just so I could show people and not get public indecency. Oh, hey, you see me? I didn't feel like doing that. That and I have a tattoo. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I am going to eat, finish my Gatorade, and hope and pray that I am able to donate today because I would really be able to. Even if this is the last time I can donate, at least this time, plasma. And if you are eligible to donate, I highly recommend donating and helping need. They do compensate you for the time. I'm not in it for the money. Um, I don't really think I can tell them that I don't want the money. I think they just look at me like I'm stupid and be like, have no choice. We have to pay you. I don't know. Grab it. Yeah. I feel like they have to pay you. I don't know. I have not a clue. I have no idea how it works. I am not in the know of how their business practices work. I just know that I go answer some questions like, have you had a tattoo, a touch up, a new piercing, surgery, new medications? I go get screened in. They check my protein. Do I have a band aid on a finger at any given day? They stab me. Protein's too high. I get word for the day. But it's not that bad. It's not. The Lancet hurts for a little bit. Not bad afterwards. You know, if you are prone to feeling pain for longer than average people, I wouldn't recommend just because they use medical Lancets, so they go deep versus home Lancet where you can set it to what depth you want it to go. Like if you're prone to bleeding, you can set it to just barely poke your finger so it doesn't hit very far in, like I do for mine. Uh, but hey, that is all. This is enough of a rant. This was meant to be a short review, but hey, I am a horrible person at keeping track of things. Six. I have an auto clicker on my computer, so I have to hit F6 to start it or stop it. Yeah. Oh, cookie vortex. Bake 1 million cookies per second. Oh, all right. I got an achievement that's really hard to earn. I don't care about sugar lumps. Get out of my face. I got an achievement. Like, it's a rare achievement. Shadow achievements. These are feats that are either unfair or difficult to attain. They do not give milk. So much to do, so much to see. Manage a cookie legacy for at least a year. That's how long I've been inactive and how long this game thinks I had been playing. I don't think it's been running in the background that entire time, but it has been counting the days, which I find funnier than crap. But yeah, review turned to rant turned to hey, if you're eligible, want to help people, do a bunch of stuff. I assure you, they do not sponsor me. If they did, I would be enthralled because I am all for the services bio. I say the name. I am all for the services that the company that I go to use that they provide and stuff. Um, some of the staff are a little unsavory. Some of the characters are, but it comes with the territory. But outside of that, the nice staff are extremely nice. They make sure you're comfortable and everything's going well. If issue, you let them know, and they don't announce it to the world. Like, hey, I don't feel good. This is uncomfortable. Can we stop for the day? They stop it, and they don't tell anyone. You are just free to go home and go back if you so want to, or never go back again. Yeah. So I'm gonna end it there because I really do need to go eat. I had lunch made and then I didn't eat because I was like, oh shit, hey, I got a review today. My day one review of playing out different playable games. They work. They're just a little finicky. Verified games work full well. Unsupported, check ProtonDB because they let you know if a game works perfectly or if it truly is just a no. Like Chernobyl. If I wouldn't have found out about ProtonDB on Reddit, I would have never known that I would have been able to play uh, Chernobyl, Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl ever. I would have been like, oh, well, shit. I guess I'm just going to have to play that game on PC. Which I have no problem playing it on what I originally started on. I just never got around to finishing it because I am a terrible, terrible human being when it comes to sitting at my PC playing games. Um, why I do not. But hey, I don't have to worry about it. I can play games sitting on the couch. But it also boils down to I only have from when I wake up, we'll say from we'll say from 12 to about 4:30ish in the evening to play games and stuff if I don't have my plate full of other things. So, and that's every given day of the week except Saturday and Sunday, or any days that I am not here due to vacation or being out of town. And I have a lot of games on a lot of things, so it's really hard to choose what I want to do. Do I want to finish a game that I started? Do I want to go start another game? Or do I want to switch systems? It's a whole bunch of stuff. And most times I never really sit at my computer because it's just a lot to learn keyboard and mouse. It's difficult. So it's nice to have a simplified version that's easy to pick up. And speaking of which, you guys aren't going to get to see her because that would get me demonetized faster than you can say fuck. Um, that's a 2 GB. Not a chance, nerd. How many gigabytes you got? 64. Holy hell, you are the winner, my friends. Yeah, you're not going to see the chick that I have sitting in the bathtub just because she'd get me demonetized, but it is a 3D print I got off of Colts, and she holds my SD cards, my micros, and all that lovely stuff. And it's I'm trying to remember if the one that I have in my printer is larger or smaller than that. Let's say it's. Hey, I should probably check and make sure there's nothing on this, and I should really end this and go eat. I'm sorry for ranting and rambling so long. It is just nice to be able to get things off my chest and say whatever I damn well please, because it is my channel and I can do it. Please, I have freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want, whether or not. So it is just nice to sit and rant. Hey, who knows? We might turn this into a normal thing. Thursday rants. I log on at whatever given time I feel like it, and I rant about whatever is going on in my life. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. Well, really listening, I should say. It's not much watching. For no given goddamn reason, I swear to God, when I lower my voice, my mic doesn't pick it up for some reason. Get the fuck out of here. Probably this damn thing. Not windy in here. Get the hell out of here. There we go. My mic can actually hear me now. Miracle. Um, I realized that yesterday with the stream that I did that there were some audio points that just did not pick up. It's like, God damn. I hope people can get the story of what I'm saying. If not, I'm sorry for the shit video yesterday. I hope my ecstatic review of the unboxing of my Steam Deck yesterday and my lovely review that turned rant, and shout out to a wonderful website that if you can log in with your Steam account on that website and they can tell you games in your wish list and in your library. They can tell you Steam's rating and their rating for a game, so you don't have to go through and type out every game in your. They are not affiliated with Steam, so there is that warning of, hey, these people, we are not affiliated with these people, so are you sure you want to log in with this information? The Reddit community is massive, the Discord community is massive. If they wanted to steal data, they would have already done it, and people already found out about it. And unless everyone in the Discord and everyone in the Reddit is just paid actors to get to me, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of shit on my Steam. There's no payment information. There's nothing. So there's nothing to steal off of my Steam other than a few weird games and my bizarre wish list. It's just like, just look at wish list. Yes. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to end this here. I'm going to go eat and scream into the abyss because that sounds fun and that's where my life is at this point in time. Yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you all around.